It would probably work.
You want to buy me a new one?
What am I gonna get for it? Yeah, we got
Not
quiet.
having a pain in the ass experience when I go live with you.
Yeah, that's not really worth it for me. That doesn't really. Oh man, what a week, man.
I mean, we can negotiate if you're really talking about getting me a new laptop. I don't know.
Shit. Again, I can't afford another one.
You gonna send me the link or nah?
Oh yeah, I should. Forgot about that. There we go. Nope. Help if I hit the right buttons. I debated even going live because it's just like, what am I? What are people gonna do if I don't go live? What are they gonna do? Get mad and pay me? What am I gonna do?
So I asked if you were okay because I haven't heard from you the last few days about like the usual.
I didn't go live Sunday because Sunday was WrestleMania, so I had to watch that and take notes. So I was like, fuck it, not going live. Monday and Thursday, I was just like, fuck it, I just don't feel like it, you know. So then Sunday, again, I was like, I don't want to go live either, but you know, it was just like, what am I gonna do? What are they gonna do? Get mad and pay me? You know? I was just like, I might as well do something.
Right.
I was just laying in bed anyway, so you know, playing fucking Candy Crush and shit.
I was about to start a makeup look, so I'm like, okay.
I was actually watching Shells earlier, so.
Oh yeah, what'd she do today?
I don't know. I was watching on mute, so I don't really know. No, she apparently got some box or something from one of her friends. So, but she was wearing like a see-through top, so I was just like, I don't want to be rude. No, she apparently got some box.
It's funny. Hello, cool gamer.
Why are you even saying hello? He's gone already.
Oh. I just opened the.
Every video I've done, whether it be podcasts, whether it be this, it's just hello, and then that's it. He or she is gone.
They,
yeah. And then yesterday I was like exhausted from work because yesterday was hell on earth.
What happened?
Oh God! Like the one boss, Trevor, he's like, I'm sick. Can somebody come in? And so this one girl, she's like, yeah. Instead of doing 3 to close, I'll do 11 to 7. So she comes in, all right, and our general manager, he has to leave early. So we have a pregnant girl there, Mariah, and she says, hey, Mariah, can you go do some dishes? And Mariah's like, well, and she was nice about it. I'll give her credit. Mariah was like, well, I really can't do dishes because I don't want my stomach to bump the sink repeatedly. And the girl was just like, well, it's really no different than just standing right here. And I could see where this is going a mile away. So I was just like, I'll do it. You know, finish these sandwiches and I'll go do it. So the girl's name is Abby. Abby just kept going. Just like, well, it's really no different. I've had 3 children. And I'm just like, if y'all give me a minute, I'll go do it. Like, y'all can stop. So I get done. I go to the back. I start doing dishes. All of a sudden, Mariah's like on her phone. And this is like probably the first time I've seen her on her phone all morning. You know? Because we all get on our phones and shit. So this is like the first time I've seen her on her. It's not like I've seen her on it all fucking morning or anything. So she's on her phone. All of a sudden, Abby walks by me and she's like, that's it. I'm done. See you later. Goodbye. And it's like noon. And we're like, what the fuck is... She straight up walked out on us. Then plus, like I said, our general manager said, he's like, I'm leaving early. So it's just me, Mariah, and this other kid we have. And then right after he walks out the door, we have 30 tickets come in. Oh, we wanted to kill people. You know, I left a note in our group chat. I was just like, we hate all of you. Signed, Brandon, Mariah, and Will. And Brandon, the kid Brandon, he was like, I never said that. I was like, you're supposed to be with us, man.
Traitor.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You're supposed to be with us. But yeah, like we had to pump through those 30 tickets. We're having to turn people away. Like, hey, it's going to be a 30-minute wait because we're really short-staffed. It's going to be a 30-minute wait for a sandwich. Hey, you want to get back here? Let me see your resume.
Did you really say that?
I really wanted to. I was this close from just locking the door. Like, I pulled out the key to the front door because I was like, we can't keep taking orders if we're this slow. I pulled out the key. I was like, I'm just going to lock the fucking front door.
Did you get in trouble for walking out?
Oh, she quit. She wasn't saying like, goodbye, done, I'm done for the day. No, she quit. She came back at like 4 o'clock and turned in her key. Yeah. Oh, and hey,
because the pregnant girl was texting after not wanting to wash dishes.
Yep.
Did they have like a prior problem? Hey, Diana, Erica.
No. And like I said, it'd been one thing if like I didn't say anything to try and break it up and like they just kept going at it. But like the fact that I was just like, I'll go do it. Please shut up. I left off the please shut up. And like she just kept going. Like, yo, it's really no different than just standing right here. You could go back. I'm like, damn it. I said I'll go do it. Like, you don't need to keep egging her on. Like, damn, she had 2 minutes to
like check maybe it's uncomfortable for her. Like
exactly.
Like
and it wasn't like Mariah was a bitch about it, like, no, it fucking hurts my stomach. I'm not fucking doing it. That would have been one thing. But no, she was real nice about it. Like, no, I really can't do dishes. I hit my stomach every time and blah, blah, blah. And then Abby was just like, well, I've been pregnant 3 times and it's really no different than standing right here. And then that's when Mariah flipped her switch. It was just like, well, good for you. And I was like, I'll go do it. Yeah, I was like, I'll go do it. Like, if you two will shut up right now, I'll go do it. And it didn't help.
She said, well, good for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah, so like yesterday was like exhausting because we like had to pump through those tickets. And then, the one kid that gives us, that says those snarky ass comments, like he came in and I was like, if he says one thing today, he's going to get stabbed. I swear, man, if he just comes in and it's like, hey, Will, how many stab? That's it. That's it today. So he comes in and he doesn't say a word, like not like snarky or anything. So, we're working and everything. Then all of a sudden he reaches into the fridge and he, we have like the containers to put the meat in. Well, normally we have the container, then we put like a bag over it, then we put the meat in, helps clean it a little bit, So he pulls the chicken out and he's like, how come nobody put a bag in this chicken? I was like, you better be lucky there's chicken in there after the day we had. I don't want to hear anything from you. And everybody just stopped for a second, like, uh-oh. You
didn't mean it like that.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make that sound like a dick. It's just that we had a very hectic morning and everything. And like, you're lucky there's even chicken in there compared to the morning we had. He was like, oh, no, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you guys worked hard. I'm like, you're damn right we worked hard.
Dang, Will.
Because he always has some freaking, he always has some snarky comment to say. Like one day we had like a huge rush. We had a huge catering order that our owner went out and bought us pizza and everything. Like that's how busy we were and shit. So we're like all in the back eating a slice of pizza and he walks in and he does, wow, everybody looks pretty cozy back here. And then walks away. We about killed him right there. We're like, we're going to whoop your ass, man. Artist, you buy anything post WrestleMania? Not post WrestleMania, during WrestleMania. I actually bought the Johnny Knoxville shirt. But that's it. That's all I bought.
Well, last Sunday we were short-staffed and we were having a crazy day. We had like these 2 families together. Like I was helping a family and Mandy was helping a family. Like we were both going over the photo packages after having taken their photos. And the family I was helping had 2 girls that just kept running around all over the place. And I kept stopping what I was doing and saying, hey, you can't do that. You can't run. You can't mess with that. Be careful. And then, the parents would stop and be like, don't do that, go sit, like pretending to say something or care. But there was the other kid with the other family was just standing there screaming. And the parents were not saying anything. They weren't saying anything.
That's where you go over there and you just say real in your nice little voice. You say, okay, I'm going to need you to sit down before I burn you with a lit cigarette, okay?
I've actually been threatened with that before, so no, I'm not going to do that. But I did tell the girls that if they sit down and stay quiet, they'll get a sticker. And then so they did for 2 minutes. And so at the end, after they'd been running around, I told them, I'm like, well, you didn't listen, so you don't get a sticker. Like, I let them know that they're not getting,
you don't get shit. Get out of here.
Yesterday, this mom showed up 30 minutes late for her appointment. And, was like, I'm sorry, I got locked out of my room. Something. Can you take us? I'm like, okay, but we're going to have to be quick because we have a 1 o'clock coming. And the kids were not sitting still. They were not behaving. They were not listening. They just would not be right for the photos. And I just kept stopping and looking at them. And I sat down. I'm like, okay, tell me when you're ready. And then we talked. And then even Mandy goes, okay, I need you to put your listening ears on. And then, he goes like that. And then finally, I had repeated myself so many times and they just weren't listening. So I put the camera down and I said, I'm done. And I walked down and I said, Mandy, you do it. And she went in and finished.
All right, I'm done. I need y'all to leave.
I'm like, you do it. And then Mandy took the pictures. So, yeah.
Hello, I'm back. Okay, Erica's back.
Hey, Erica.
I swear, I think some of the customers at work, they just make their own conversations in their head when they're ordering to me. I'm tired of it. Like a lady came up and she was like, I'll have a medium I forgot what it was, but she was like a medium whatever. And I'm just like, okay, would you like that on white or wheat bread? She was just like, yeah, that sounds good. And I just looked at her. I didn't say a fucking word, but I just looked at her. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, what was that? I was just like, would you like that on white or wheat bread? She was like, yeah. And I was like, I will fucking stab you. I was just like,
I will cut you.
Yeah. And I was just like, and then she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, white or wheat bread? She was like, oh, I'm sorry, white. And I was like, there we go. The questions only get harder from here.
You said that to her?
I wish I did.
That's funny.
Because I swear, they just hear their own shit. Or I'm like, would you like a combo with that, chips and drink? And they're just like, no. And I'm like, okay, cool. They're like, I'll just take a drink. I'm like, awesome. And they're like, and chips. I'm like, you rat fucking bastard.
Okay, wait, what?
Okay, so a combo at our combo at a store is chips and a drink, or you can get a side or something like that, So I'll ask them, I'm like, would you like a combo, chips and a drink? And they're just like, no, I'll just have a drink. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, and chips. I'm like, you fucking rat bastard. That's what I just asked you. They just hear their own shit. And
yeah.
Hi, Jax, and Will, and Erica, and Diana, and Tony. Just pretty much everybody here. Oh, Jason, if you want a $10 refund, apparently I misspoke. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is only 3 seasons. I thought it was 4 for some reason. So if you want a $10 refund, let me know. Or I'll just take my $25 and pay it towards my fridge. I bought a new fridge.
You got a new fridge?
Yeah, they had a Diet Coke one at Walmart. So I was like, fucking A, man.
A mini fridge?
Yeah.
Nice. For upstairs?
Yeah.
There,
for my room. Because I had a Mountain Dew one in my room, but it just stopped working one day. And I've been meaning to get another one, but they just haven't had them at Walmart. And so today I just happened to be there, and there they were. I was like, oh, I'm getting that. You still got American Underdog? If you do, throw that in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't watched it, so yeah, fuck it. You can have it.
I want a mini fridge for like my beauty tools, but I don't want to pay more than like $20 for it.
Well, $30 for a mini fridge ain't bad.
Oh, is that what you got it for?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
I know you want it for 20, but 30, an extra 10 ain't bad,
Because, like, Flawless sells them.
Uh-huh.
Which is that little face hair remover company.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like $60 or something like that.
I just gotta find American Underdog. I know I have it. I just gotta find it.
I hate my brows. I hate my brows.
Did you say I hate my bras?
Brows.
Oh, brows. Oh. So like bras. That's all. I was just like, okay.
Well, I hate those too.
Well, yeah, I know that.
It was actually like a little bit before.
Ah, there it is.
You messaged me about the live, and I was like, I still have my bra on. For the life of me, I don't know why. Like, it had been hours since people had left. Like, why am I still wearing my bra?
All right, I got it for you, Jason. I'll throw it in.
Then I had to put one on to go live. Yes, I did have to put one on. William.
Okay. Damn, what the hell?
I'm just being a smartass with you because you're always like, you don't have to. You're like, you don't have to. I'm like,
that's like my equivalent of like, damn it, I have to put on pants now.
Basically.
Like I got to that age or a point in my life. I shouldn't say age, but I got to that point in my life now where I think one day, like a couple of years ago, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, I'll swing by real quick." I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And I hung up the phone and I was like, "Fuck, now I gotta put on pants."
I've always been at that point though. Like,
I'm looking for licorice pizza and American Underdog. I think licorice pizza is a new one. Joe guy, you probably got. No, I don't have licorice pizza. No. I actually saw you got the 3 fun. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying it shows 0 viewers on my end.
Oh, it says 4 on mine. So don't worry, you're not missing much. I saw you bought the 355, Jason. I actually had that before you bought it.
So today we're going to use the Star Ranch palette. This is the Unicarton.
From where?
Jeffree Star.
Oh, Jeffree Star. Okay.
Because he opened a ranch called Star Ranch, and he like hurdles yaks.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna regret this, but why did he open a ranch? But then you answered it. Okay.
And then I showed you the yak plush that I got a while back, right? The
I
pink
think
yak.
so. Yeah, I think so.
And I named it Yaks.
All right.
Anyways, so I haven't peeled off the mirror yet, and I know that's like the most satisfying thing to do ever. So I was gonna do it as an ASMR for everybody right now. So are we ready?
You're gonna do what now?
I haven't peeled the mirror thing off yet.
Oh, okay.
Like when you peel off the phone plastic thingy. So I'm gonna do that now.
I couldn't even hear it.
You heard me going.
Yeah, I heard that, but I didn't hear the damn thing being peeled off.
It was more to watch it.
Well, that's not ASMR then.
That's part of it.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Whatever. Anyways, this is the color story. So.
I mean, good for him making money, but I still don't get this guy. I'll never
understand.
I mean, he's breaking in the books, which, hey, good for him. And he's making more money than me, but I'll never understand this cat.
He's making more money than many of us.
Yeah. I didn't understand him back in the MySpace days.
Yeah.
Once you see a picture of a person you're not for sure is a man or a woman covered in Fruit Loops and milk, and it says, I wish my dad raped me when I was little, you get really confused.
Well, it's kind of fits perfectly with today, though. It's androgynous, them, they.
Yeah. I've been drinking
alien.
cranberry juice. I've been peeing blood. Ooh, shit.
Ouch.
I would fucking shit my pants if I saw myself peeing blood. That's not like something I can prepare for.
I'm prying my eyes with concealer.
Oh, you know what? Entertain the room. I'll be right back. There's been something I've been wanting to do. I'll be right back.
Okay. Swisher's moping on the side of the bed because he doesn't have any room to get up, to get on the bed. I'll move over for him. Let me do that now. Even though if I let him on, he's just going to be a pain in the ass. With my stuff. Swisher! 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 Up. Come on. Come on. No? Okay, well then. Never mind. Swisher doesn't want to love me right now. Swisher's salty. He's mad. I'm going to do another layer. More up here. So what do we think we'll want to do? Oh, he's coming back.
All right. I've had these for a while. I've been wanting to taste test them.
Nobody talked to me.
Yeah, you get used to that after a while.
Mm.
Look at these.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all at the Dollar Tree. They just put anything in a fucking jelly bean these days. I saw Dunkin' Donut jelly beans, Funfetti, which what the fuck is up with Funfetti? I'm getting tired of all these quote-unquote flavor of the months getting in everything. First it was Sour Patch Kids. Then it's Fruity Pebbles. Right now, it's fucking Funfetti.
At least they're not calling it birthday cake.
Funfetti's getting in everything. It's in cereal. It's in fucking yogurt. It's in pancakes. Fucking jelly beans, which... So... Oh, man!
Demon's always up in arms about birthday cake because it's not a real flavor. Because he owns a cake shop.
Well...
So... He's like, there's no such, like, a birthday cake, it's not, I mean, he's right. Like, it's technically fun.
I can see both ends of the coin on that.
But but I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
So.
Shit, I forgot the other thing. Shit, I'll be right back. Yeah.
It's okay. Nobody's talking to me still.
Yeah, sorry.
They're just too mesmerized watching me to say anything. That's what it is. I already had makeup on earlier, so I'm still kind of wiping away under my eyes. Keep lifting up the palette even though I have a mirror. Okay, so I'm going to use Yak Farm to set the farm. That's the color. It's called Yak Farm.
Oh, farm. I heard porn.
Yak Farm.
No, they're not sugar-free, but, you know. And I also are going to try these. Fruit Loops Peeps.
Oh. I was just gonna say I wanna like go grab my peeps right now because yesterday I ate my cotton candy ones, but I think I have the party cake ones right now in the pantry too.
You mean birthday
And
cake?
they're called party cake because I think they used to be called birthday cake.
Oh, and then Devin threw a fit, so they changed the name.
That might be what happened. The blue raspberry ones are my favorite though, so I'm gonna wait to have those. Mom, are you up? My cake peeps, my party cake peeps. The peeps, the cake flavored peeps.
Oh, the peeps.
I love you.
Oh, yeah. Why would you?
Erica says she heard yak parm.
Well, like I was walking in, so that's probably why I heard yak porn. So this is actually the second one of these I bought because I lost the other one. So all right, let's try the jelly beans first. Let's see how the Fruit Loop jelly beans, guys.
Okay, so I want to do a halo or a cut crease.
Oh
I'm also thinking I want to do blue brows.
They smell just like Fruit Loops. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna grab a handful of them. Let's just skip right to that. Let's grab a handful of them. Here we go.
No more buying cakes.
Why?
But you still have two from last year.
What flavors?
One is blueberry and one is pink.
Oh, the pink is the plain ones.
And that's high sugar. You don't really need that crap.
But they only come around once a year.
Oh, yeah.
No, they don't. They come around. They're every holiday now.
I don't think I've seen them for every holiday.
Oh, yeah, man. Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, fucking Flag Day. They're everywhere now. Wow, this is just like eating fucking Fruit Loops.
They have a watermelon flavor, which I didn't care for so much.
I used to like the fruit punch ones, but they don't make them anymore.
No, they have them at mine.
Oh, really? I can't find them anywhere here.
Have you looked online?
Well, I'm not going to buy them online.
Well, I mean, you can order them from the Walmart app.
Here's what's going to happen if I go to the Walmart app and look for them. I'm going to go to the Walmart app. I'm going to find them, and it's going to say delivery not available.
I had the cotton candy ones delivered from the app.
That's you. Every time I go to find something on Walmart, I swear it's just like delivery not available. I'm like, all right, I'll pick it up. They're like, nope, sorry. Man, these man, who would have thought Fruit Loops and a jelly bean would work? I had, especially from the Dollar Tree, I had the lowest of low expectations of these. Y'all just don't understand.
When Carl's Jr. had the
Fruit Loop donuts?
Donuts. I know.
Oh man, those were bomb.
They should have been warm. Or something. Like, I don't know, they just did not taste good to me.
Those came out 2 days after I got let go from Hy-Vee. Man.
I know. I saw Jeffree Star get them, so I got them.
I'm telling y'all now, if y'all can find these Fruit Loop jelly beans, get them, because I did not expect that to work. That's why I got them, because I was like, this is going to be terrible. And then I was at another Dollar Tree the other day. They had Now and Later jelly beans. I'm like, really?
Jason, I used to roast my peeps over my gas stove when I had a gas stove.
Wow, I can't get over how good those are. That is strange how well that works. All right, now let's try these. This is the one I have even lower expectations for.
Oh, now you're back? Now you care about me again? You're not getting these. You can't have them. They're not for dogs. They're for barely people. Like me, I'm a barely person.
That's true. They're barely for people. All right. Now, like I said, my expectation for the jelly bean was small. They're even lower for these.
I love the cake flavors. You're so sad.
Oh, see, these don't even smell like Fruit Loops.
No, silly.
Come on, really? These don't even smell like Fruit Loops, man. This is just going to be normal Peeps, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah. That sucks.
No.
Yeah, that sucks.
They don't taste good?
It's a normal Peep.
Oh.
It says Fruit Loop flavored, but I don't taste any Fruit Loop. If you would have told me that the jelly bean would have been a better option than the Peep one, I would have said bullshit. The jelly bean one, that's fucking fire, man. These are good as fuck. I gotta stop eating them. I'm trying to get my sugar back under control.
I gotta move to let Swisher on the bed, so. All right, asshole.
You said that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Really be answering to them. I'm like, come on, jerk face. Follows me. Like, come on, dickhead. Swisher. Look. Swisher. Swisher. Boy, if you don't pretend.
He's like, no, he's like, no, you just called me an asshole. I'm out of here.
He's not out of here. You're just staring at me. I am giving you room to get on the bed. Look. God. He just wants to look at me all dumb.
Well, I mean, can you blame him?
He doesn't have to be dumb while he does it.
No, you said he's looking at me like I'm dumb. I'm like, well, can you blame him?
No, looking at me all dumb. Like he's dumb. He's giving me a dumb look. Devin sent an eye roll.
For what?
For party cake.
Well, they don't say birthday cake.
That's what I just said. I said, it's not birthday cake though. It's so funny how like there's always one of two reactions to Peeps. Everybody's either like, ooh, I love Peeps, or oh my god, I hate Peeps, they're so gross.
I'm dieting better, so my dietitian says I don't have to go on insulin, which is good. Yeah, I went to the doctor last week, and yeah, I got to get better, you know.
He said, does it taste like party? I said, I am the party. He said, or like cake that fell on the ground at a party that a dog licked. Still cake. It was a trick question. You answered correctly. Yeah, I've been trying to be better too because I be packing on the juice.
Be packing on the juice?
The juiciness. Oh. And I thought I was doing better, but I'm still fat. So did you say oink?
So I do to my mom all the time. Like, she's like, "Can you see if they have that in my size, and I'll be looking through like the shit at Walmart. I'd be like, no size oink, no.
You're such an asshole.
And I always say it like oink because it's a Family Guy reference. There's that episode of Family Guy where Stewie's just like, oh look, I raised my own pig for the state fair, and it's like that buffed up pig, and it's just like, oh my god, you raised that pig, and the pig's just like oink,
oink, okay,
oink. Oh shit. See, this is why I didn't want to go live. It's just me, you, and Jason again. We could have just called.
It's okay. You can see me do my makeup, and you don't get to see my face when you call. So, I mean,
that's a good thing.
Yeah. I can leave.
I can leave. Yeah, but what's the point of seeing you if you don't get naked? What's the point?
You can leave.
I looked at this side and just looked back and saw like your fucking face. That's what lost it for me.
Erica's like, I'm here. Thank you, Erica.
Yeah, thank you, Erica.
Okay.
We also have Cash App tags in their names. If, you know. If you want to donate a little something to us. Will Smith got banned from the Academy, but I heard he quit the Academy, but he got banned from the actual award ceremony for 10 years. Like he can't even attend virtually, which I'm just like, isn't that a little overkill?
No.
Like if they do another virtual Academy Awards, he can't even come to that, which I'm like, isn't that overkill? Like he can't bitch smack somebody through there, to my knowledge.
I mean, they're trying to show. The thing is that they did a whole lot of nothing when it actually happened. So now they're overcompensating.
I guess.
Because, I mean,
I just hate the people online saying like, well, he should give the Oscar back. I'm like, no, he shouldn't. So how many DVDs is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? It's going to be in 3 cases.
Erica and Diana both said that they're here. So
okay.
hurt their feelings, Willards.
Well, they're not communicating with us. I do not know. But yeah, I hate those people that just always got to give the Oscar back to make it right. I'm like, bullshit. And I even I even said if the Academy said, "Oh, we want the Oscar back," I would never support the Academy Awards ever again. I mean, I'm already there. I'm halfway there because they gave Billie Eilish an Academy Award, but
the thing is that also, like, they tried to kick him out and he refused to leave, and they just were like, okay, I guess you can stay. Dr. Grande did a video about it. It was really funny.
Did he? On that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. He actually did. He did 3 videos. So he did a video about the slap, like reviewing like what happened, and then he did a follow-up video on like backlash and like basically what happened, and then he did a video about body language experts analyzing it.
Oh, about the laugh and then him smacking him or something.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I used open range in my crease, and I'm gonna go over it with the gold color owl eyes.
I was about to ask, where's Carla tonight? But I forgot it's game weekend. I forgot.
That's Saturdays.
Oh, I thought she did it both nights.
No, she's just probably resting and hanging out with Jacob.
Oh, she's trying to say that Jacob's more important than us?
I mean, I think that's a fair assessment.
I think that's unacceptable.
How dare you support your husband more?
Exactly. Thank you for seeing it from my point of view.
Okay.
About the movie he won the Oscar for. I haven't watched it yet. It was King Richard. Yep. There's not really that many movies from the Oscars this year I really want to watch. I want to watch that one called The Lost Daughter. And Will, I heard Johnny Knoxville was at WrestleMania. Yeah, you probably did because you listened to the podcast. Unless that's your way of saying you haven't listened. I'm really starting to think me, Nick, and Shelby just talk to a wall with that podcast.
Can't be that bad. Is it?
Oh, we got Shelby all excited for the podcast because we get to take a break in 2 weeks.
You get to what?
We get to take a break in 2 weeks.
Why?
Nick's sister from England will be in town, so he's going to be busy on the 19th and the 25th or 20.
Oh.
Yeah, 25th, I think. So,
which one's in Canada?
Do what?
Which one is in Canada?
Both of them. They both live in Canada.
Oh, okay.
They live like 6 hours apart or something.
Have they met?
Yeah, they actually met one time because you don't listen to the podcast, so you don't know. But like Nick, 2 years ago was ran over by an SUV.
Oh wow.
Yeah, almost fucking died and shit. So Shelby actually went out and saw him at the hospital and shit.
Dang.
Yeah. That's why there's like a running joke on the pod. Like when we still did the questions, it was like what was the most terrible thing that ever happened in your life? And Nick would be like, oh, me getting run over by an SUV. So we're like, okay. So I think Tony's question one time was like, what was the most pain you've ever had in your life? I was like, gee, Nick, what's your answer? Because we all knew what it was going to be. And I was like, it's always the SUV with you. I got hit by a car that. I got hit by a car this. It's never anything different with you.
Was it that?
It was. It was. Will, can you guess which comedian I'm seeing September 6th? My sister bought me tickets as an early birthday present. September 10th. Is it somebody I know? You live in Missouri, so it's somebody who does the Missouri circuits. God, there's so many. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark just because I know she's on tour. I'm gonna say Chelsea Handler, Miss Legs herself.
Is that what she goes by these days?
No, that's what I call her.
Oh,
she's got nice legs. He was in Son-in-Law.
I would hope that's why you call her that.
Oh, Pauly Shore? You gonna go see Pauly Shore? God, Son-in-Law, that's a good movie.
So I'm doing what is called cutting the crease, which is basically going over with concealer again to make a clean line. To separate the colors rather than blending them together.
That's who we should get on here one night. We should get Shells on here one night. That's who we should get.
Would he do it?
Only if she does something with her boobs.
Oh, that Shells. I thought you meant Shelby for some reason.
No. Oh, God, no. That's like pulling fucking teeth. I tried to get them to go live for our 1 year anniversary, but I asked too late, so they were busy, so that was kind of like on me. You know? And then I posted like a best of, like I was like, all right, let me post like a live of the best of episodes of us and shit. Nobody was listening, so I turned it off. I was like, I'm not going to waste my free hours on StreamYard if nobody's going to listen. So
I think I saw that. I think that was the weekend I was away.
Possibly. March 25th?
Yes.
Yeah. Because March 25th was the 1 year anniversary. We posted the first episode. We're almost to a year's worth of episodes. We're on episode 49.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. So now I'm going to go over the part I just cleaned up with Wyoming. We're looking very boring and neutral so far, but it's okay. Like a clay color. But it goes on a little bit darker than it looks like in the pan. My cousin Elias was in town with his kids. I think I told you about them before.
Possibly.
The ones with the long biblical names.
I think so.
Azariah, Hananiah, Rael.
Okay, maybe not. What did you talk about in the very first episode? We did the pilot episode as like, let's do like what every other podcast does. We did like a review show of like the shows that week, and which we thought was okay. You know, it was kind of like, okay, this is what we want our podcast to be. But then, you know, we're just like, all right, we want to do other stuff. So we didn't want to be like a weekly review show like most of the other podcasts and shit like that, you know. So figure we change it up, you know. Like we could go the way of, like I've said before, I've said it like 50 times before, we could go the way of getting guests on the podcast. We don't want to be that podcast because there's 50 other podcasts that are just like that. You know, we could be the podcast where we review the show week in and week out. We don't want to be that podcast. There's another 50 podcasts just like that. You know?
You still can use me as clickbait, and you haven't.
Yeah. I mean, there are podcasts that do retro pay-per-view reviews. I mean, you could probably throw a rock and hit one of them, but we don't do that every week. We only do that every so often. You know? There's probably not every podcast every week reviewing the 1989 The Wrestling album. You know? So we figured we'd do something different instead of just like, okay, this is the bullshit that happened on Raw this week. We're pissed. You know? We're pissed again. You know, like week in and week out, we're just mad. You know, so we just figured we'd do something different. You know, basically that first episode is just like, let's test it out. Let's see how we like it. Let's see how we flow. Let's see how we work together, and we'll go from there. And then we figure it out. You know, I don't think we really started hitting our stride until like episode 4. That's when we really started. That's when we really started pressing the gas.
You started getting into the flow?
Yeah. I mean, the first 3, I mean, I'm not saying they're shit episodes or anything. You know, you can go back and listen to them if you want. I mean, like in general, not like you, but I'm just saying in general, you can go back and listen to them and be like, oh, okay, this was the early episodes. But like, I think episode 4 is when I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like if it ever catches on, I doubt it. But if it ever catches on, somebody's like, I gotta go back and listen to all these fuckers. You know, if they go back and listen to the first 3, they're gonna be like, okay. But like once they get to 4, I think they're gonna be like, oh, this is where it gets good. You know. You ever find that YouTube channel you like, and it's just like, oh, I gotta go back and watch all their shit, and you watch like their early videos, and then there's like a certain video where like, oh, this is where it gets good, and then you keep going.
I can see that.
Yeah, either episode 4 or possibly even episode 8. I could see, because episode 8 was one of my favorites. That I don't think we laughed as hard up until the fucking the Watch Your Mouth episode. I don't think we laughed as hard as we did on episode 8. Jax would be a good guess. Ask her hard wrestling questions. Hey, Carla, we were just wondering where you were. Morning.
Praise the Lord.
Carla's here. Now we've got to get Shells here. Bring on the boobs. Let's go.
We have more to our brains than boobs, William.
I don't know that much about her, so like that's all really, you know. That's how I know she's alive, because like I'll just be scrolling and all of a sudden I just see her and I was just like, oh, she was live. Like it's not even like live at the time. It's just like, oh, she was live 6 hours ago. I was like, I guess I'll sit and watch for a few. I think I've caught her live like twice, and that's when she was doing the Pebbles or Bam Bam whatever thing makeup and the Freddy Krueger makeup. Every other time I caught her, like I'm just like, well, I should watch for a few. I don't want to be rude, you know.
Don't want to be rude.
Exactly. I colored my hair. I know. I saw it.
She was telling the other people also. I hate this lighting.
Excuse me, princess.
That's right. Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
So
You make me a turkey
I have
pie.
the color Ole Jeff, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do a crease line or an eye line. And I'm thinking I want to do a crease line.
No, eyeline.
Eyeline?
Yeah.
Do you know the difference?
No. I was thinking in my head too. I was like, please don't ask me why. Please don't ask me why.
I knew you were bullshitting me.
I was like, please don't ask me why. Please don't ask me why.
Eyeline meaning as eyeliner, or crease line as in like where the color separates.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna go with the opposite of what you said, but then I could see it in your fucking eyes. I was like, she's gonna ask why. Please don't ask me why. Please don't ask me why.
I didn't have to ask why. I just knew that you were that you didn't know what you were talking about.
One day you're gonna ask me one of those, and I'm gonna tell you the difference, and you're just gonna shit your pants live here on the fucking line. You even know the difference? I'm like, yeah, well, actually, it's this and this and this and this.
Carla said crease.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, I'll be like, oh, good, you have been paying attention and not just staring at boobs.
Well, I can't guarantee that because sometimes I don't even turn on the sound. So
I know. You said that earlier.
Yours, I have to turn on the sound because then, you know, I have to actually listen to what you say.
Because I don't have my boobs hanging out?
Yeah. Yeah, because you got rid of the official stream shirt. Every time there's a shirt I like, you're like, oh, got to get rid of this one.
Didn't fit.
That doesn't explain the brown one.
That didn't fit either.
Fit at the time.
To you, not comfortable to me.
It didn't fit, giggity. that kid at work that says the snarky comments and shit. Like, oh God, what did he say? I forgot what he said, but I was like, ha, giggity. And he was like, oh, now you're just stretching. I was like, ha, giggity. He was like, I don't even know why I opened my mouth. I was like, ha, giggity. He was just like, I don't know why I bother. You know, and I was just like, yeah, you got me there. I ain't got nothing. Then like a minute went by, and he was just like, man, it's a little red. And I stopped, and I looked up at the ceiling, and I was just like, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, giggity. And he was like, oh, that's it. And he walked away. Also, I've lost 23 pounds. Hey.
Yay, Carla. She sent me that picture today, a picture of like the back of her head. I'm like, you skinny. Swisher's snoring.
Also, my psychiatrist upped my depression meds, and it's actually working now. Yay. Did everybody get that? Who's going to get it?
Yes, I get it. Why did I?
Like every day at work, if you just hear somebody say something and you just hear giggity in the background, it's probably me. Wow, this is really hard. Giggity.
There's certain people they'll just get the he's from me.
Will, your balls are coming out of the oven. Giggity.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Or like that's usually what I do. Like I'll bring over the meatball sub out of the toaster, and I'm like, watch out, medium balls coming through. And they're like, oh, Will, and I'm like, oh yeah, and the sandwich. And I laugh, and then the next day I'm talking to HR.
Did I send you the meme about the pink and brown keys?
Pink and no.
Yeah, it was like the meme was like, this is how to know which keys for the front, which keys for the back door of the house.
Ew.
Was pink and what was
That's just.
I got a kick out of that one.
But they said like there was one day where like I think one of the guys there he got like 8 giggities in a row out of me because like he just kept fucking saying them and I'm just like giggity, giggity. I'm like up to 70. I'm like giggity. Just, can't remember what they all were, but like he had me like 7 in a row.
My thing at work is when I say, like when I'm talking to the parents, you know, like I have a family and I usually say, okay, mom, okay, dad, like I address them as like who they are. And then sometimes I'll say daddy instead. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't say that.
Okay, daddy, giggity.
Exactly. Okay, come closer this way, daddy. I mean, yeah.
They're like, yes, ma'am.
It's only awkward for me, though.
They're like, yes, ma'am. You tell me how close you want me to be.
I'm just glad that none of the moms have caught on yet. Because I don't mean it like that. Carla says, I remember her sending that meme in group chat. Yeah, I thought I sent it in the group chat. Wait, it might have been the week we weren't talking and I sent it to just Carla.
Was it Stewie? If it was the Stewie one, then yeah, I probably just skipped over it.
It wasn't the Stewie one. It was the one about the memes. It was about the keys. Let me see.
I don't remember any key ones.
Yeah, I didn't send it in that one because I think that was the Sunday, the Monday after we were at odds, is how I will put it. But I will look for it and send it.
No, that was the week where you were a bratty bitch, and nope, it was a group chat while y'all were live.
No, that was the strawberry one, or the dickaberries or whatever, the berry heads.
That one I remember because I got up and walked away once I saw that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Same night?
No, I sent it on a Monday because I was at work and I showed my boss. And she's not normally there Mondays, but we were there for Easter Bunny Day. And my other coworker didn't get it, and it was just hilarious. So, where is it? There we go. Okay. There you go.
That's funny.
Yeah. I said it's Illy. He's like, you're wrong for that.
No, Carla, the one she sent the strawberry ones to was the squirt gun one. That was after the dickberry one. I'd show the dickberry one to prove it, but I'm pretty sure I'd get kicked off of YouTube for it.
You think YouTube would know what it is?
You're pretty sure? Yeah, that we said it, and that there's 9 people watching, nobody talking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody would point that out pretty quick.
I know it's
10 people watching and only Carla talking. I'm pretty sure somebody would point that out pretty quick.
Okay, I did the crease.
I just proved it to you. You insult me by lying, like by saying the right. Whatever. I can't even say it right. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I don't know. Hold on. I'm checking something real quick. That's usually where I end up. I can't even see your makeup, Jackie.
I know, it's far. I'm sorry. That's not my usual setup. When I zoom in, do you see, does that zoom in on the camera?
Who, me?
No, it does not.
Oh,
okay, never mind.
Hold on, I'm checking something.
Okay. And do this. I know the lighting is stupid. Okay. Do I want to do eyeliner? I think I do.
Okay. Well, from what it looks like, we're clear. Okay.
Were you checking the place?
Yeah, whenever I get, 8 to 10 viewers in here and only one person's talking, yeah, I get a little sus.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
But I'm pretty sure somebody would have said something by now.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't I see you on the Catch a Predator? You know, something. You know.
Thanks, Carla. Carla said very grunge. Okay. So I have this new eyeliner.
No, we know you're here. We just thought it was something else, Erica.
I'll explain to you later, Erica. Where's my eyeliners?
I swear you're turning into me, Jackie. Josh, what's going on?
Might be. Sorry, Swisher.
Well, can you slap Chris Rock next? Well, I mean, I think one slap in his 20-some-odd year career is enough.
It's too much.
And I'm coming up on the 1-year anniversary of being beat for a joke that was a mistake anyway. So you know what? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I did tell you about that. Okay, never mind.
What?
I was gonna tell you. I was like, did I tell you I ran into her at Walmart? But I did.
Oh yeah, because you were like, freaking out.
I was like, we have to go. Told my sister, I was like, we have to go.
Hey, Josh.
She was like, what? Why? I was like, we have to go before I get any ideas. And then that's when she was just like, oh yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Your sister?
Yeah. Because there's times I still want to bust up in the Hy-Vee and be like, motherfuckers, remember me! And just start breaking shit. Am I still banned from your store? Yeah, well, now you're going to learn another lesson, fucktard, and just leave.
I do not like this eyeliner.
Oh, and then, a couple weeks ago, I always stop at this convenience store before heading to the parking lot at work because I have to sit in the parking lot for like an hour before going to work. So, I always stop at this convenience store and grab like a breakfast sandwich or something. So the other day, I stopped and get gas, or a couple weeks ago, I stopped and get gas, and I go inside to get my breakfast sandwiches and everything. I'm walking out, and I see the lady who used to manage the trampoline park, and I was just like,
the one Anna or whatever.
Yeah. Oh God, I was just like, oh man. I just wanted to be like, hey, remember me? Your favorite fucking psycho, and just run over. But like, I was like, I have to get to work. I so wanted to fucking just drop all my shit in my hands and just run over there and just see if she fucking freaks.
Then you could do the Napoleon Dynamite runaway thing, like where you drop your arms. Like,
what gas station is the real question? What is it? Quick Star. What's up, Leo? Leo, you're not watching chat. I'm surprised. But yeah, I was like walking. Yeah. I was like walking to my car and I saw her walking in. I had to do like a double take. I'm like, that's fucking her. I was gonna walk over and be like, "Hey, Ann, remember me? Your favorite fucking psycho!" And just drop all my shit in my hand.
Oh my God, you made me mess up my.
You just drop all the shit in my hands and just run to her and just watch her freak out. But I was just like, do I really want to fucking go to jail before I have to go to work? So I thought about it for a hot second too, man. That was like the one time I fucking was like the hot minute phrase was in my head. I'm out of the autograph game. I pop in and out once in a while, but not in there full time anymore. Hey, good on you. Because if he lets people like Joel and shit in there, I don't think nobody should be in there. That's just me personally. Although he got called out in Dan Sky's room the other day, which I thought was pretty funny.
He did what?
That kid who stiffed me for $65 in autographs. I called him out in a room. The guy Chad that I usually talk about. I called him out in his room, and instead of like, oh yeah, he didn't pay Will, and we should get on him for this. Chad was like, Will, be nice. I'm like, beg pardon? Because he pays you $3,000 at a time, and you fucking stiff me on $65. You want me to be nice? Fuck that. So I flipped shit. I went to another page and blasted this kid, showed all the screenshots where he said he was going to pay me, and he never did, all this shit. So I watched this other guy named Dan Sky, and he never paid me, Jason. So I watched this other guy, Dan Sky, right? And he's a nice guy and shit. So I was watching him the other night and shit, seeing if he had anything good. Because, I don't buy that many autographs and shit anymore. So I was watching him, and all of a sudden I see a kid in there named Joel. And Joel bought this autograph, and somebody called him on it. He was just like, didn't you just rack up a $2,000 bill in Chad's room? How are you going to afford that? I was just like, ooh, this is going to get good. Unfortunately, it didn't. But
did it get good?
No.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he messages Jason and says, oh, I paid Will. Don't listen to him. I'm like, bullshit, he ever paid me. But he paid Chad.
Show the receipts.
But he paid Chad. I know, exactly. Yeah, just show me on the PayPal where you paid me, bro. I'm like, you do realize I have your address and shit, right? Now I'm going to send you, like, there's a website where you can send, like, fucking elephant shit to somebody's house anonymously. You do realize I can do that, right?
I have the receipts.
Chad asked me what should be the requirements for his 15 people VIP live next week. I commented people on payment plans shouldn't be allowed in, and Joel laughed. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I'm not even in the group anymore. I left the fucking group. Shit. I went back to the hood. I see what goes on in there now. If it comes up in the hood, then I check it out. If it doesn't, oh well. I don't even buy that much anymore. I paid off Chad, and I was like, that's it. I'm fucking done. I bought something from Dan last week. I don't even remember what the fuck about. What did I buy? Oh, Britt Baker. Yeah, I haven't even got that yet. Yeah. All right, Carla. See you later.
Night, Carla.
To be fair, Chad did show me where Joel did pay him.
To be fair.
He did pay him $3,000. He did show me that, which I'm just like, how? Like, here, I'll even fucking show you. I mean, because I'm just like, how did he pay him $3,000? But he stiffed me on 65. Yeah, here it is right here. $2,619.54 he paid.
Dang.
But he couldn't pay me. Back. YouTube on my Fire Stick 4K Max sucks. Well, there's your problem right there. Fire Stick.
You missed Carla saying.
I did. I said night, Carla.
No, I was talking to Josh.
Oh, okay.
It was like, yeah.
Last autograph I got was from East Coast Boy, the Summer Rae baseball. I tagged you in Brian's room the other night, Jason, to see if you can get a Summer Rae because he usually has them. Must not have got it. Yeah. Hey, if he gets 300, hey, good for him, but whatever. I want to go see this. I want to go see this VIP thing. Oh, did they delete your comment or something, Leo?
I'm concentrating while I do this liner.
You're fine. Go ahead.
I know I am, but I'm just kidding. A little.
Oh, here it is down here. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, I didn't get it, but I'm still looking for a signed photo. Put it on the back of Fandango about the baseball school when I got it. God, I want to say so much stuff on that post, but I'm not going to. So fuck it. I'm putting that down because I don't want to get into any more arguments with these stupid ass people.
Good job, Will.
No, because here's what's going to happen. Here's what would really happen now. I would say what's on my mind, and then they would turn it around to where like I'm the villain. So I'm just going to skip all that now.
But you had a chance to be petty, and you didn't take it, and that's gross.
I can be petty? Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. Hold on.
Shut up. Stop it.
I didn't think about the chance to be petty. Hold on.
I thought that's what you were going to do.
Petty time. Oh, okay. I saw it, Leo. Yeah, I didn't get it, but I'm still looking. Oh, okay. Yeah, he goes live every Tuesday. Like, even if you're not friends with him, Jason, Brian Barth, even if you're not friends with him, every Tuesday night, like around, you're in Missouri. So if around 6-ish, maybe even 6:30, I head to his like Facebook page and boom, he's right there. I listen to him every time I get ready for the podcast. Like, that's what I usually do when I'm like getting my notes and shit prepared and shit. I go listen to them and shit. I've ended up buying a couple things, you know. Good peoples.
I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, giggity.
You even see it? Can you even see it?
No, I was just trying to think of the double entendre.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, giggity. Ew.
What?
It's a picture of a lady, and it says, I keep finding postage stamps from Costa Rica in my vagina. Then the doctor says, those aren't postage stamps. They're stickers off the banana.
Okay.
That's nasty. I'll just wait a few weeks when he drops his prices to get a deal. I know, he actually messaged me the other day like I actually gave a shit. Chad. Like, somebody had, like, apparently the person who bought one of my photos put it up for sale in their sale, which, I mean, hey, they're more than welcome to do so. But he was like, isn't this the photo you had? I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, man, they had it for this price and nobody bought it. I'm just like, I was one step away from like, why the fuck do I care, dude? Be nice. That's what I wanted to say. I am just over like 90% of those fucking people in that community. I'm just.
Yeah, because being the Be Kind lady worked so well for Ellen.
I know, right? Well, I mean, hey, she got a game show out of it. She got an animated show on HBO out of it.
then, but I mean now, but like I'm saying, like she actually like it came out that she's not so much the be kind lady.
Yeah.
You didn't hear about all that like stuff on her show?
Yeah. I know. And she's like, oh, yeah, the reason we're canceling the show is not because of that. I'm like, come on now. Don't shit in my ice cream and call it sprinkles, Ellen.
Right.
We know damn well why that show is being canceled.
Bullshit, Carrie, you know it.
Bullshit, Gary, you know it. Oh, man, they came out with that set on Blu-ray, right? The Sex and the City set on Blu-ray. I saw it at Target for like $140. I was like, man, that's pricey. Ooh, man, whatever. So I was looking up complete series sets on eBay one day. They had that exact same set at Target for $40 on eBay. I was like, sold. I bought that shit. The only thing that pissed me off is that I paid like $160 more for the actual DVD set when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
Jason sent me a picture of Chris Rock and Alec Baldwin, and it says, let's just be thankful he didn't make a joke about Alec Baldwin's wife. Although to be fair,
there was a meme about sudden death wrestling, and Alec Baldwin was in it.
To be fair though, I don't think that was Alec Baldwin's fault. Whoever the armorer on that set was, it was their job to know that the bullets are fake and they did not do their job properly.
It's not that it wasn't that it was his fault that he fired it. It was that she went down and they just left her there for 45 minutes.
Okay, that part I didn't know.
Yeah, so like he fired it and then...
Well, he didn't fire it. Well, I mean, he didn't fire it in terms of like, oh, let me pull the trigger. He cocked it because they were blocking the scene. And so the way it went, there was like, oh, okay, so you want me to point it at the camera and then cock it? Do you want me to cock it? Oh, yeah, go ahead and cock it. And then when he let go of the hammer, it hit the bullet, and they found out it was a live round. So I think whoever the armory, that girl, the fucking like 21-year-old girl they had in charge of armory, I think that's whose fault it really was. In my honest opinion, I just think Alec Baldwin is in a bad spot, you know.
But he could. I mean, like like I said, she went down and nobody checked on her for 45 minutes.
Alec Baldwin just as a cowboy, arm of the progress, undefeated champion every year. That's good. That's what happened. The Crow said, well, kind of in a way, but they were actually shooting, no pun intended, when that scene happened. Again, the same thing was supposed to happen. They were supposed to point the gun. And what happened, it's actually a little bit more complicated than what happened with the rest thing. What happened with the Crow thing is that, how can I explain this in like, without like diagrams and shit? So when you make dummy bullets, at least back then, they took the actual head of the bullet out and they would take the gunpowder out and such like that. Oh, damn it. So long story short, they did a shot where like the hammer hit the bullet and the head, the actual bullet part, got lodged in the gun. Nobody knew that bullet was lodged in the gun, so they shut down for the weekend. So when they came back to shooting that Monday, nobody knew that bullet was lodged in the gun. So when they went to go do that shot again, they pull the hammer or they pull the trigger, and there was enough gunpowder left in the bullet to unlodge that bullet to shoot forward into Brandon Lee. So it was a little bit different than.
I think Doc covered that one too.
Yeah.
In comparison, like he was talking about the difference between the two.
Yeah, because I mean, there was a dummy round involved in the Crow one. It was just that there was a bullet lodged in the gun, and there was enough pressure behind it to make it forceful like a live round. Whereas the Alec Baldwin situation, it was straight up a live round.
I gotta take my medicine. Kids, don't try this at home.
Yes, do not swallow like that. Jax is a professional. Giggity.
I'm gone.
Giggity.
Uh-huh. I heard you the first time, Will.
I know, I just wanted to say it again. Because you said
Oh, okay. Tuesday.
I'm shocked Brett didn't show up tonight.
I haven't seen Brett in a while.
Good job. Good catch.
I was deciding on if I actually wanted to do it or not. But you weren't petty, so I won't be either. This is the Fenty mascara, which is Rihanna's makeup brand.
I know. I hear she's making so much money with that now. She doesn't have to do music anymore.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I didn't know. That's why she stopped doing music. But she has that, and she has a lingerie line too. And now it's in Ulta.
Oh.
It used to be in Sephora only, but it's in Ulta. So.
I mean, it's not like that. I miss Rihanna. Like I said, she was always a hit and miss artist for me. One song was like, this is fire. Then the next one she puts out, I'm like, this is shit. Next song, this is awesome. Next song, this is shit. Brian Pietra. I'm not even going to try and say that. This chick is hot. Well, okay.
Okay. Piotrowski.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Why, thank you, Brian. But what about Jackie over here? Oh, yeah, I saw that one, Jason. I mean, I appreciate compliments, but, you know. You both. Oh, hey. I'll take a win. A win is a win, you know.
Only because Swisher's not on camera. Then he'd steal the show. There's this joke was on TikTok because there's a thing about like Fenty Beauty, and before that, KVD Beauty, you know, Kat Von D's former brand. Like, they were only available at Sephora. KVD moved over, I think, last year. And this year, I mean, like, it's available at Ulta and Sephora now. And so is Fenty. And so on TikTok, they're like, I just want to know what Sephora's going to do. And then this employee, like, stitches it, and she's like, we're selling sex toys now, which they are. Like, they're legit selling sex toys. It was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah.
Good for them. I don't know why, but okay, good for them.
It's like part of a makeup set, I think. I don't know.
Jonathan, I think he's too scared to come in here. I can't believe he didn't want this DVD. It's not even the fact that I can't believe he didn't want him. It's the fact that he agreed on a price and shit. And, you know, artist, are you going to try the Pepsi? No, can't try the Pepsi Nitro sugar.
I'm just getting ready to make my appearance in everyone's dreams tonight, Brian.
The hell are you talking about?
You see the comment?
No.
So what the fuck is up? Where is my girlfriend going tonight with that backwards hat makeup?
That's why I don't see it, because I'm on StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, what are you talking about? So what the fuck is up? Where's my girlfriend going tonight with that backward ass hat makeup? That backward ass hat.
That backwards hat makeup. So I said I'm just getting ready to appear in everybody's dreams.
And it's the fact that he was just like, all right, I'll pay you this much on this day. And I'm like, okay, do you want to do this deal too? Because he offered that deal. And then the fact that he, you know, straight up ghosted me on it, that's what pissed me off about it. Wasn't like a I changed my mind, I don't want to do it no more. Or like, hey, you know, something's come up, you know, I can't pay the money. Okay, cool. It's the fact that he didn't respond at all. That's what pissed me off. You know?
You think he's really just butthurt about me rejecting him?
If he is, then you owe me $250.
I was joking. Okay.
I'm just saying, if he is, you owe me $250. If that's what's keeping him away. I don't get it. Why release sugar-free versions too? They'll make more money. Exactly, at least for me anyway. But I don't feel like going down that rant tonight.
This feels like when people get mad at makeup brands not coming out with enough different shades.
I couldn't imagine that. Man, do they have that nude? Man, fuck!
Well, just like foundation shades when it's like, you know, 10 light colors, 5 medium colors, and 3 deep colors.
What they just came out with that wasn't in diet. That fucking, I was just like, oh, big surprise there. What the fuck was it?
Was it one of the Mountain Dews?
No, I would have known. Shit, what was it? They're apparently coming out with some Coke that's going to be on Coke, only on Coke.com, called Coke Pixel. And you can only buy it on Coke.com. I forgot when it's coming out though.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh wait, I typed in Coke PIX, and the first thing that pops up is I tried the Pixel flavored Coke, and it bites. BYTES. Well, something tells me I shouldn't seek this out. Well, I mean, after Starlight, I really don't want to fucking track it down myself anyway.
I still can't find it.
Trust me, you're not missing much. I'd stop looking. You're not missing
But
anything.
I want to know for myself. I'm not really looking. It's just. It's just, it reminds me of the unicorn frappuccino all over again. Okay, I get that it's not missing much, but I want to decide that for myself. Like when you found out that you weren't missing much with those little Debbie ice creams.
I still haven't tried the brownie one I got. I got the cosmic brownie one upstairs. I still haven't tried it.
The sofa is drenched.
Oh, hold on.
Come on.
Hi, Teta.
Hey, just a minute.
My under eyes are just so dark. I haven't been eating ice cream because I already eat a lot of cheese. And I'm supposed to be watching my cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, pick and choose.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I never tried the Little Debbie ice creams yet. The Nutty Bar one is really good. Oatmeal cream pie is meh. And let's see, honey bun is pretty decent. Oh, and Swiss roll is meh.
I tried the oatmeal one.
I thought it was meh.
Only because at the Silverado once, when it was still Silverado, the theater, I got this like oatmeal raisin cookie gelato, and it was so good. And I'd never had anything like it. I'd never had oatmeal ice cream before.
Huh.
So I'm kind of curious in that aspect.
Yeah, like the day I found the oatmeal cream pie. I found oatmeal cream pie and cosmic brownie. So I was like, I'm buying them. So I bought them both, and I really wish I didn't.
Did you think in your face, Jackie, when you found them?
No, because they didn't have all the flavors. So
Sorry.
Because they didn't put them all on the shelf. They're hiding them in the back.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, but I actually saw those today, Brian. I thought about them, but they're $5 a pint. Have you heard about those? The macaroni and cheese and pizza flavored ice cream?
No.
Yeah.
And I went to Walmart yesterday, and the entire shelf of Uncrustables was wiped clean. Both flavors.
Welcome to my
Found them
world.
at ETV today. I'm telling you, it's been happening for months.
I'm going to run to the sink some electrolyte water or something.
Okay.
I haven't had water all day, literally except coffee and wine.
Hey, my lemonade has electrolytes in it. My lemonade packets is just not sugar free. Okay. It's not gross.
I don't find anything maybe I wouldn't like
I don't know why these videos keep popping up on my fucking Facebook feed of this kid going into this convenience store, like throwing like a drink or a bag of chips at the clerk, and he's like, "Fucking bag it up." It's like the same video every time.
What's the point of it?
I don't know. Just every time the kid goes in there and he's like, it'll be like a bag of chips, and he throws it at the clerk. He's like, "Fucking bag it up." He's like, "Damn, you gotta be so rude." So then, like, the clerk behind the counter, like, crush up the bag of chips, open it, empty it into a bag. He's like, "There you go." He's like, "What the fuck, man?" Like, same premise every time.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, going back to that mac and cheese and pizza ice cream. I thought about getting them today, but I was like, $5 a pint. I really don't want to fucking. That doesn't sound. It'd be one thing if it was just like a pleasing ice cream flavor, you know. I really don't want to be disgusted for $10. You know what I mean? They also have one called Planet Earth. That's the flavor of the ice cream, Planet Earth.
When you were at Tivana, did you ever try that tea called Two Air?
I don't think we had that.
Okay, maybe it might have been phased out.
Yeah, because we didn't even have spearmint tea.
Moroccan mint?
Oh well, not Moroccan mint. I think we had Moroccan mint, but we didn't have spearmint.
Moroccan mint was spearmint, I thought.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
No, because she didn't give me Moroccan mint. Because like, all right, Erica, thanks for coming in.
Right.
Because I remember when I did the interview, because you know I knew dick about tea. I didn't expect her to offer me a tea for the interview. So she was like, "Oh, what kind of tea would you like for the interview?" I'm like, spearmint. She was like, "Well, we don't actually have spearmint. We have this right here. It has some mint in it." And she let me smell it, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, that's perfect." I have no idea what the fuck it was. And she was like, "Would you like it hot or cold?" I'm like, hot. You know. So we had the interview and shit like that. I'm like sipping this tea throughout the whole interview, just like drinking it and shit. And like I probably took like 50 sips of this tea during the interview, and I gotta tell you, at least 5 of them were real. You know?
You probably should have finished the drink long ago if you were really sipping.
But it was hot, so I could probably play that off, you know. But I'm just sitting there like, yeah, like I'm nodding because she's telling me about tea. But I'm like, sipping, you know. But like 5 of them were real.
Yeah, totally.
I had no idea what the fuck I was drinking. Like I was telling my family the other day about or last week or so about monkey picked oolong. They thought I was making that shit up.
No, that stuff is the shit. We used to mix it with peach tea and put honey.
That's the genius behind monkey picked oolong. It barely has any flavor. You can mix it with anything. I have that whole fucking speech in my. I can recite that at any time now. I hated tea. I wasted money trying to convince myself that I liked it, but now I found tea on Amazon. That tea, good. Wow, you wasted so much money on tea that you forgot English, huh?
I
found tea on Amazon. That tea good.
Tea good.
Tea good. Ooh. Yeah.
Good night, Teta. Good night. Be good. لأنه أنت التيتا. Okay. رح تسمع الكلمة؟ Okay. I'm making my eyebrows blue because I can.
Why is he called
because
monkey?
My hair is blue.
Why is he called monkey picked oolong? That's actually a funny story. You know, like fuck, I can just. I got stuck at that station so many fucking times. It wasn't even funny. I hated being stuck on cast iron because I'm just like, here, Will, you're gonna be on cast iron today. Why? Why are you putting me here? Knowing I'm not gonna sell anything. No, Will, you can do it. No, I can't. Why are you trying to blow smoke in my ass?
I don't think we ever had stations. I think we all just
we did
sold.
Like we had one person that would be, okay, so this is how we did it at my store. So you'd have 1 or 2 people on samples at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, would you like to try a sample of tea today? Oh, this is our white Havana chai. And, so then you lead them over the fucking cast iron. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So then cast iron's like, oh yeah, this is our monkey picked oolong. It's in our cast iron. It builds up the flavor. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you don't like this shit? Here, fucking let me pass you over here. And that's where you go to glass and shit like that. Oh, you don't like these? Here, let me pass you down here to our cheap bastard section. That's where like you put the steeper on top of the cup and it just does it for you and shit like that. Here's some more free samples. Oh, you just came in for all of our free samples. Oh, okay. See you later, cheap bastard. And then they leave.
I still have those tea makers.
So, although I was proud of myself that like I ended up selling. We had this. I don't know if you had them or if they were new or something, but we had this like tea maker in the store that was like, it was like electronic and shit. It was like $260. It was like the most expensive thing in the store. It was like $260.
Was it the water, the one that like?
Yeah.
Wasn't it the same one we used to make the tea?
We didn't use it to make tea. I don't know about you, but we didn't. But like, yeah.
Did you make tea? Did you?
We made it, but not in that machine.
Okay, I don't remember.
But yeah, it was the one that lowered your water. It boiled it for you and fucking all this shit. So I think one day this lady and the husband, they're like, hi, we're looking for something. Our son really likes tea and he's in college. We're looking for something to get him. I'm just like, okay, well, here's a cast iron. Went through all the cast iron shit. They're like, no, this isn't really for it. I was like, well, then we have this. I can bring them over to this machine. And they're like, oh, well, this is nice. What does this do? I'm like, well, it lowers the water. It boils it for him. It steeps it for him. It'll fucking walk his dog. It'll fucking do everything. Like, whatever I could do to sell this fucking machine, It'll do this. And they're just like, no, not for us. No. Did you all put artificial sugar in your tea? I do. We had rock sugar.
We offer sweetener.
Did we? I don't remember. I wasn't a barista that much. I think I was a barista.
Put, honey in my tea. Or brown sugar.
So they were like, no, not that. So I bring them over to the glass section, which that was just pointless.
Mm-hmm.
So then I bring them over to the cheap bastard section. Like, here, look, you put it right on top of your cup. Boom, done, right there, $20. They're like, no. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And they're just like, let us look around for a bit. I was like, all right, give me a holler if you need anything. So I leave for about 20 minutes. Come back. And I was like, so you guys still looking around? And they're looking at that fucking $260 machine. And I'm looking at them. And they're just like, and they just finally sigh, like, tell us about this again. I was like, oh yeah, it's this. It lowers the water. It fucking boils it. It steeps your tea. It'll fucking walk your dog. It'll fucking do everything for you. And they just stare at it for a second. They're like, all right, we'll take it. Man, shit, it was like a cartoon where like the cartoon character runs away and the like cloud of dust was still in the form right there. That was me, man. I was in the back. Like, me, pew, I'm in the back, like fucking trying to grab this thing. Because I was like, you got it, man. Because, like, I was terrible at this job. People just did not know. I cannot eat honey.
Honeys are actually what's keeping the bees alive, but okay. There's no bee plantations.
Bees are enslaved to work on a plantation for the man. They actually work for a woman, right?
Joke, yeah, like honey, screw the bees. Good job.
And they always give me some impossible fucking sales goal to meet. They're like, all right, well, today your goal is $1,800. I'm like, should I just go home now?
Did they do the grading too? Like, did they grade your sales week?
If they did, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was F for fucked.
It was.
They didn't like me, and I didn't like them. I knew once they fired me on Christmas Eve, I knew it was done. You know.
Well, yeah, you were fired.
Well, they didn't fire me. They're just like, oh, we no longer need you. The holidays are over. I'm like, that's not how this works, but okay.
The holidays are over on Christmas Eve.
Exactly. Well, no, because Christmas Eve I worked. That was my last scheduled day for that work week. And then the next week's schedule was up, and I wasn't on it. And I was like, well, how come I'm not on the schedule? And they're just like, oh, because the holiday's over and everything. I'm like, it actually isn't, not until February. They're like, well, we don't need you. I'm like, okay, I see how this is. All right. I guess this is what you get when you call out the store manager for stealing one of your sales, but okay.
Yeah,
because that was one of the first things they told. I don't know. She made it a point to tell me that when I first signed up for this job was she was like, there's other stores that you'll literally have to escort your customer from station to station to make sure people don't steal your sales. Well, we don't do that here. Your sale is your sale. Your customer is your customer. So one night the bitch steals my sale right there in front of me. You know? And I'll admit, I was in the wrong by asking her why she thought that sale was hers in front of the customer. I admit that was a little wrong. I whispered it, but I'll admit I was in the wrong there, you know? But I was like, how was that your sale? And she was like, oh, because I walked him over to it and told him. I'm like, okay. You know, and she was like, no, make it yours then. Make it yours. I'm like, okay. So I made it mine. You know, and then after that, it just all went to hell. I know vegans won't eat honey. I'm like, why? It's bee puke. Cows and bees aren't the same. Okay.
Yeah, any animal byproducts. It's sad. Because honey is amazing.
But that was the night that like I was gonna be petty. I was like, you know what, fuck this. You know, I was like, you know what, whatever. They're like, Will, can you mop the floor? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I was mopping the floor, minding my own business and shit. And they're just like, Will, you don't have to be so upset about it. I was like, I'm just doing what I'm told, man. I'm mopping the floor. And it wasn't like I was being a bitch about it or anything. I was just mopping the floor, doing what I was told. You know? And plus they're always sending me home early and shit. I'm just like, stop scheduling me to these times if y'all are gonna send me home early. Like every day it'd be like, okay, you're gonna work 9 to 4. I'm like, should I just leave at 1 now and save y'all some time? Like that's how I felt some days because I'm just like, fuck, y'all are just gonna send me home at 1. No, we're gonna need you today. Okay. 1:05. Will, oh, here we go. I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you when you're like, you're gonna hate that job. I'm like, nah, this might be okay. Although it was better than most jobs I've had. I'll give it that.
At least they pay, like, not horribly. For a mall job.
I love your rants. Well, that rant was actually going to be in the second book, but I that's the story I got stuck on when I was writing was the Tivana story. I just didn't know where to go from there. From where I think I got to where I was training in the store and like I was explaining the stations and I just had no idea where else to go and I was just like, I'm done. I don't know what else to write. That's where I actually got like one of the that's where I got like one of the quotes I still use to this day because like after that, you know, stealing sale incident, like me and one of the managers there, one of the guys that I thought was actually pretty cool. We were talking about it in the back, and I was just like, you know, I don't think it's right how I'm being treated around here and shit. Like, so, you know, one of the girls there told me I deserved the fucking struggle, which I'm just like, all right, I don't think that's really cool, but okay. You need a podcast, and this pissed me off. So I'm just like, listen, I mean, if y'all want me to sell this shit, I can sell it, but I need to be taught exactly how to sell it. I'm doing what I can out there and shit. He's like, I understand. Like, if you don't know, and he picks up like a bottle of soap that's next to him. He's like, I understand. Well, like if I hand you this soap right here and you don't know how to use soap and say, here, use it, you're not going to know how to use it. And I was like, exactly. And that's what I'm doing out there with this tea. I don't know jack shit about this stuff out there. Y'all can't just say, hey, Will, go out and sell it and expect me to know what the hell I'm doing. And then get mad when I'm not doing it.
And then what happened? You just joked about soap the rest of the time?
No. I can't remember. I just remember that portion of the fucking conversation because I don't know why that portion of that conversation stuck with me because I use that sometimes. I'll use that in situations. They're just like, well, Will, you didn't know that. I'm like, exactly. Like, fucking, you can't just hand me soap and I don't know how to use soap and you just expect me to know how to use it. They're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was the big thing about over there, though. It's like when they were opening the store, they hired a bunch of us, and like they spent like a week or two before the store actually opened training us. But then a bunch of people kept quitting, so they kept hiring more people and just throwing them in without the training. And they just kept leaving. And just, yeah.
No. I don't know, like on the days where like certain people are there, it was fine. On certain days where these people are there, I'm just like, I just want to murder all of you. Plus, it also depending on what station they threw me on. If you put me on cast iron, I'm just like, God. Oh. I'm like, should I just leave now? Can I just save y'all like time today if y'all just gonna put me on cast iron? Because I don't know what it was. I mean, like, I knew about the cast iron. I knew what to say about it. I just couldn't get anybody to buy it.
They're expensive.
They are.
They're like $200, right?
Yeah, some of them.
And you can get them at like Whole Foods for not $200.
Yeah. Then they're like, oh, we're having a cast iron contest. Whoever wins gets a free cast iron pot. We're like, awesome. And I'm like, shit. I mean, I don't use these, but I'll try, you know. Don't sell a single one. And like, you know, it wasn't like a job where I was just like, fuck it. I'll just coast through and shit. Like, I actually fucking tried. I was actually trying teas and shit. You know, like, all right, I'll try this, see if it's any good and shit. And yeah, it sucked, but you know. That's not true though. Some people actually did whip me up some teas where I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. You know? But yeah, some of that shit, I was just like, fuck, man. But like I said, there's been worse places in there. That's up there though. Like if I ever did a top 10 worst jobs I've ever had, that's probably right in the middle. Artist, was there a job you left on good terms? Yeah, orders.
I was gonna say Walden Book, but yeah.
Yeah, because they closed down. You know, so.
Where are you going, Swisher?
Because we did the calendar kiosk with them and shit like that, and we were there. Like I remember the last day we were supposed to be open, they actually called me and they were just like, "Hey, we're actually just gonna close early today, so you want to come in and get a couple hours?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah. And technically, I left Food Line in North Carolina on good terms. I just didn't put in a 2-week notice. I just had to leave suddenly. Because I called them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I called them from the hotel, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm supposed to be there at 1 today, but I'm actually not going to come in today." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Ever again.
Yeah, and I was like, "Or ever again."
You said those words?
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. Oh.
And I was like, "Or ever again." They're like, "Oh, is it something we did or something?" And I wanted to be like, "Yeah, there's a lot you did," is what I wanted to say, but like I wasn't in the place for that at the moment. I was like, no, just some personal things came up, and I can't be there anymore. And they're like, oh, okay, all right, well, we're sorry to hear that, you know. So
you didn't tell them you were moving?
No, they suspected something that night because I was at work the night I found out.
Oh.
Hey, look there, he's a successful owner of a 45 view per view podcast. Oh, hey, it's Fred Asshole. Hey, look at him. Hey, look at that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they suspected something that night because like I found out that night at work. So when I called and said, "Hey, I'm coming, I'm leaving early," when I went outside and waited for my ride, when my ride pulled up, I put him on timeout. Hey, good job, Josh. I put on like the one manager we had. His name was Jason. Like he knew something was up. He didn't know what was up, but he knew something was up. And like right when my ride was pulling up, he was just like, "Well, if you need anything at all, man, just give me a call." I was like, "All right, I will, man. Thanks." And then I went to the house, and that's when we had it out, and we all know the rest from there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Fuckers.
I know, right? That actually reminds me, I gotta do that quick.
I saw the comment now. I didn't know what you were talking about a minute ago because I
Yeah.
was looking at. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm not doing my face.
Giggity.
Like I'll just put some blush and highlight on, but I'm not gonna like bronze and contour. And put a dab of concealer if I can find it.
See that? Going back to that fucking guy, he's like an example of somebody who just leaves backhanded fucking compliments and shit. You know?
Which guy?
The guy
that one.
Yeah, because like on our 1 year anniversary, I put up like, you know, happy 1 year anniversary. Thank you guys who have come in and supported us, left questions, blah blah blah, all this shit. And he came by saying like, "Hey, congrats on your 1 year anniversary," even though you only get 40 to 45 views and shit, which I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. But then he just kept riding that fucking 40 to 45 view train, which I'm just like, all right, now you're just being a cock. And then I went to his channel and listened to his podcast, and funny, there wasn't one.
It's a good one.
Well, I figured since he's ragging on my podcast, I'd go listen to his, see if it's any better. But I couldn't find his. I kept looking it up too. I kept looking up Fred Worstenson, whatever fucktard podcast, and I couldn't find it. So, because I was like, obviously, if he's ragging on mine, he's got to have a better one.
Obviously.
Yeah, I wanted to hear it. I wanted to get some tips from the master. You know. I wanted to learn a couple things. I figured he was so good at it. You know, I figured I'd learn a couple things, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You could tell him that. You could say, you know, when you start a podcast, I'll take some tips.
Yeah. No, he's got one. He's got to have one somewhere. He's ragging on mine. He's got to have one.
Right.
And there's my petty for the evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Yes.
You held out a while.
I know, yeah. 2 hours and 3 minutes. Time of death. 2 hours, 3 minutes. Boop.
Good job.
I found the holy grail to me of NECA, the black and white wolfman. Hey.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. I was watching this clip the other day where it's just like, name something that comes with a summer storm. Snow. Okay. No. Give a shout out to my dog, Milton. What up, Milton?
That's my friend Terry. Hi, Milton.
Oh, I thought it was just like a random person in here. I'm just like, all right. I thought it was like I had to read it in my head first. I'm like, Milton. I had to make sure it wasn't like a Nick her moment, you know? Can you give a shout out to my cousin Nick Herr? Like, aha. That's how I was like reading it in my head. Like, give a shout out to my dog Milton. Okay, yeah, I can say that.
Milton, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, it checked out. Yeah.
Milton's cute.
I take that one in stride. Somebody actually did get me with that legitimately. Like when I was on that site before, like somebody came in there like, "Can you give a shout out to my friend Nick Herr?" And I was like, "All right, what's up, Nick Herr?" And I said it out loud. And I was like, "Oh, you fucker." I was like, touche. I forgot who it was. I know they were from their website, but I was like, touche. I'll give you that one. Touche. Because it got me there, man. It got me fucking hook, line, and sinker, man. I just went right for it. I was like, yeah, shout out to Nick Herr. And I was like, fuck.
Hey, Will, spell iCup.
I know. I see you, Pete. You know, it was like one of those, man. Like, he got me too, man. And I've never seen it before. Like they did that shit to Brendan before. You know, like Brendan, like, you know, fuck, they've busted him with that a couple times, and like it pisses him off. So like the fact that I fell right for it, I'm like, you fucker. But I was like, touche. I'll give you that one.
Did I ever tell you the EDBTZ joke?
The what?
The Arabic joke.
No.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to type out these letters. In the chat.
EDBTZ.
That means my hands in my butt.
Like in Arabic?
Yeah. But like it's just like that's not how it's literally spelled, but it's like, you know,
Wow, didn't realize you would be petty enough to view your own podcast just to get it out before you could have. Yeah, because I watched it 40 times in a row, Fred. Yeah. I watched a 2-hour podcast 40 times. I spent.
Will's not that bored.
I know, right? Damn. I admit I listen to my own podcast because I want to make sure it sounds okay and everything. Thankfully I do, because there was one time where we had no sound whatsoever. So I had to fix that. So thankfully I did that one time.
That's funny.
Time out. Oh, come on, man. I was gonna talk to him that time.
He can listen.
I know, but still I wanted to hear about his podcast.
Oh. Well, he can answer in 300 seconds.
I don't know. I just wanted to hear about Fred's podcast since you know so much about podcasts. I keep going to the 50 channels he has that he made like yesterday, but none of them have a podcast on them. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what channel has the podcast, Fred. Tell me. Tell me, Fred. Tell me. Oh, sorry. I'm getting out of hand. Sorry. I say that, you realize there's going to be like a 2-hour podcast tomorrow calling me a faggot and shit. He's going to send that to me tomorrow now. He'll like, welcome to the Fred podcast where artist is a fucking idiot. He's retarded. He's gay. This is how you do a podcast, and he's going to get like 2,000 views from it just to shove it in my face.
Terry says she said, "What's up, y'all?"
She said, "What's up, y'all?" Who said? She said, "What?"
Milton.
Huh? Yeah, but she said, "What?" Yeah, but she?
Yes.
Oh, the dog. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm gonna dig up a lipstick.
Dude, that wasn't me. That was Josh doing it, not me. Dude, my hands have been right here, man. Dude, tell me about your podcast. What's it about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about on your podcast?
paradox much. Oh, look at me using big words.
Oh, my. Cartoon Network's using some big words lately.
That's funny.
I'm starting to suspect that Fred's not really your name.
Terry got to experience my mom's savageness yesterday for the first time.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was only quotes, so not as bad as it would be for others.
Shit. Be on the other end of it, then we'll talk.
What?
I said be on the other end of it, then we'll talk. Well, I wouldn't even say I was on the other end of it.
No, I meant like she was savage, but it was like I was saying what she said. It wasn't like she was.
And you said podcast you don't have. Wait, hold on. You said the podcast you don't have podcasts that has 40 views. You have looked at your current numbers before you view it out of pettiness again. I mean, you want to repeat that again in English? I'm having a headache trying to read that.
He's not from the website, is he?
I don't think so, because we're only at 6 viewers.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was West Virginia guy under a different name. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. It's either West Virginia guy or fucking Joe. One of the two.
Joe, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, I know, right? It's one of the two. I don't think it's West Virginia guy because he's being a little too nice. Like, even though he's kind of being a dick, he's still, like, having a conversation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it was West Virginia guy, man, he'd be going right for the jugular.
Unless he knows you'd be onto him for it.
Well, yeah, he has been fucking stalking me for like 11 years, so probably he knows I know. I think he knows, you know.
Where's my lip balm?
Notice how he still hasn't answered me about his podcast. Like I'm still trying to figure out what his podcast is about. How many views do you get on your podcast? Will do, Josh. What's your podcast about? What's it called? Let me look it up. Is it on Apple? Well, we're not on Apple. I can't say that. Well, we were on Apple for like an hour before they wanted money.
He's in here accusing you of things, and then he's not even listening to what you have to say back because you've already said.
I know you just said paradox. Oh, did it? He must.
No, but there's a.
Yeah, let me see it. Hold on. You're being a dick, bro. You made a video about me not replying to your comments, and then you banned my comment. And again, I'm not the one that gave you the timeout. If you would take the cock out of your ears and listen, you know, I'm not the one that did that.
Maybe he thinks you're banning them because he's getting the blocked words. Like maybe like he was typing something that wasn't allowed to be posted.
Yeah,
and he's thinking that you're banning the comment, but it's just a blocked word.
That could be it too. I have a pretty lengthy. No, because West Virginia guy knows I have a pretty lengthy list of blocked words. So yeah, it's probably Joe. Or, I don't know. Maybe dude is Fred. Maybe it's just Fred who got bored one day and was just like, "This guy sucks. Let's hate on him." Okay, we've gotten the whole paradox thing now. We got it. You're pissed off. We got it. All right. But what's your podcast about? What's it called? How many views do you get? Do you get more than 40? Send me the link to your podcast. I want to listen to it. I need some tips from the master. Come on, I got my notebook out right here. I got my podcast notebook out right now. G. Yeah, that doesn't help me. You send me a letter. Okay. All right. Is that what we're doing now? Just sending letters and shit? Well, then, fuck. I can do that game too. Boom. There's mine. Q. Shit. Let's cue it up. Let's play the game.
I'm not having fun anymore.
I don't think a guy from West Virginia knows the word paradox. Yeah, that's true. That is true. To be fair, though, the guy from West Virginia, his screen name at one time was the Eternal Melancholy. And those are some big words. So, could go either way on that one.
That is gross, too. Me too.
I can come on your podcast and we'll talk about my podcast. Well, my podcast is not about podcasts. It's about wrestling. So, there goes that plan. Oh boy. Gotta pee, be right back. I'm a wrestling fan. That's why I watched it podcast. So you watched it and then you decided to rag on it. Okay. Awesome. Good to know. Enjoy your evening, Fred.
What are you talking about? A video of not replying to you.
Because fucking when I made the 1 year anniversary video, he was the one that was just like, yeah, happy 1 year anniversary, ... on your 40 to 45 views. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let that go. I was like, I'm gonna let that one go. Fucking whatever. Then I don't even fucking remember what the other one was. I forgot what the other one was, but again, he took a shot at the 40 to 40. Oh, maybe it's time you should pack it in. And I was like, no, we got the next 3 fucking planned out and shit. Well, now the next 2, since Nick's going to be away for one. And shit like that. So he just keeps on going and shit. Never ragged on it, was telling her like it is, but you couldn't handle it. Okay, that's good to know, Fred. Thank you for being a valued listener to the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Have a good night. Tune in Wednesday. Because I'm pretty sure I know what the episode of that title is going to be. If you remember, go back and look at the title for episode 4. I'm pretty sure I know what the episode. I'm pretty sure I know the title for this week's episode now.
This one's Dry the House.
This one's Dry as a House?
Dry the House.
Oh, okay.
It's a slang term.
Giggity.
I just ordered it too.
Yeah, that's what I did. I viewed my podcast for 3 days straight. Yeah. Listen, I listen to my podcast. I don't listen to it for 3 days fucking straight. Even I can't do that shit. Damn. Again, thank you for being a valued listener to the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Enjoy your evening. Be sure you turn in Wednesday. I'm pretty sure you'll like the title.
What's the title?
You'll see. I don't want to spoil it.
Can't let out too much petty at once.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Like I said, go back and look at the title for episode 4. People will know that. In fact, I'm going to write it down so I don't fucking forget.
You don't like my lipstick. I don't like my face. My face is bothering me all the time.
Well, then you must hate it when you look in the mirror then. Hi-yo!
I do.
Okay, you weren't supposed to agree with that, but...
Thank you for tuning in to my first cut crease in 20 years.
Dude, all you need to do is view your podcast for 1 minute, and it counts as a view.
Yeah, but he's not that bored.
Exactly. Like, I watch other shit on YouTube other than me. I mean, I have a wide selection of shit to me on watch on YouTube. Wait, I said that all wrong. I have a wide selection of shit to watch of me on YouTube. There we go. But, dude. See, now it's just getting stupid because, like, I'm letting it go, and you're still going. You don't have to want the whole thing. Again, thank you for being a valued listener of the 308 Dance Wrestling Podcast. Tune in Wednesday. Thank you.
Or we could just change the subject.
I have. He's the one that keeps going.
I had my lip balm. I don't know where it is. And it's bothering me.
It's like that situation at work. I've stopped it. And
oh, here it is. I found it. Yay.
And because you have 40...
It's caramel.
Are you just typing to just hear yourself talk at this point?
Do you like my blue eyebrows?
I can't even tell the blue. Yeah, I'm about to say I can't even tell. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can.
I hate this. It always confuses me. Are you looking?
Yes.
Did I do a crease line or an eye line?
Crease line.
You cheated off Carla. Oh, this is
Now
Are you banning his?
No, I'm not. I'm just seeing how long he'll fucking talk to himself.
No, but are you banning his comments on your podcast?
No. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's saying he's leaving comments, but the last comment I have from him, I think a video I deleted, on a short I deleted.
Interesting.
Oh, no. A short I had from 9 days ago. That's the last comment I have from him.
It was me. I sent one of my selfies.
Ram.
Thanks.
And again, pull the cock out of your ears. I said I have a long banned word list, so you probably hit a banned word. So Just keep going.
Swisher.
You don't have to watch the whole thing. Dude, all you need to view is 1 minute of the podcast.
Hold on, Swisher.
I feel like a king who's just grown bored with his jester. Like, I've grown tired of you. You notice how he kept evading his podcast, you know? What's your podcast? You only have 40 views.
Was that your highest viewed one?
No, our highest viewed one's like, oh God, 170 something.
I know that sometimes you get on and you say the views are really low.
Mm-hmm.
So did you bring up the 40 views at any point?
Did I bring up the 40 views?
Like, did you ever say we only have 40 views?
I think in last week's episode we mentioned it. Because of him.
Oh, okay. But I mean, okay. Yeah.
But before that, no. Brendan, what's up, man?
Hey, Big Willie, he says.
Big Willie.
Here to shoot your shot and fail again?
Again, Fred, what the fuck is your podcast? How many views do you got, man? We don't get paid for our podcast. We do it to have fun, so go fuck yourself. Like, when your podcast is doing better than mine, then hey, you can laugh at it all you want, man. What have you guys been up to? She's been doing makeup, and I've been getting gradually pissed.
Swisher. Oh,
Josh is back. Josh, do it. I've grown tired of it.
Man, I did a thing.
What'd you do? I can't tell.
No, you can't tell.
No.
I put eye drops in, and it got eyeliner all over my face.
Oh.
And in my eye.
I got in a pie fight yesterday. Done, my captain. Good lieutenant. Good. By David Arquette. Oh, dude, you got to get me a David. Man, you met David Arquette again, and you didn't get me an autograph, dude. God damn it. Gosh darn it, Brendan, you suck.
Thank you.
What's up, Swish?
You see him?
Yeah, I see him. When I was collecting autographs, he was the last. David Arquette was the last person on my list to get. Oh yeah, block him. Fuck him.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's probably just going to go to one of his other 17 accounts and we'll just block them too. Well, we're about to get off here in a minute anyway. So.
Why did I do that?
Did I get an autograph either? But when he saw me yesterday, he came up to me. He came up to me a huge me. All right.
Probably meant hug. A hug.
It was crazy. He was dressed as a clown. Was he dressed as Bozo? Because he bought the rights to Bozo.
He did?
Yeah, David Arquette bought the rights to Bozo the Clown.
You can do that?
Apparently.
I mean, apparently you can, but like...
Yeah, obviously. You know.
I mean...
Like, he just bought the rights. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to buy the rights so I can bring it back to TV or make a movie. Or, no, he just bought the rights.
And then just didn't do anything?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a David Arquette thing to do.
Well, I mean, he's David Arquette.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come here, dummy. Come here. I know. Come on. Come on. I know. Come on.
All right, I took care of it, Josh. They used to have it where admins could do hide user on this channel, so I don't know why they took it away.
Mm.
He's like, you're gonna do it, aren't you?
Do it.
He's like, you're gonna put that shit on my nose, aren't you?
I wasn't thinking about it, but you should.
He's like, damn it. He's like, I blame you for that one, fat boy.
Swisher. He has nowhere to go either.
He's a good dude who knows something might happen again with him, but who knows? I don't know, David.
Oh, look at that. He's hiding it now.
He's like, no.
He did it.
He's like, hi.
Swisher.
He's like, I'm back. Oh, yeah, Brendan, thanks for sharing the podcast the other day. I appreciate it. Not.
He didn't share it?
No.
Did you ask him to?
Yeah, I sent him a link to the podcast. I was like, hey, help a brother out. And he sends me a voice recording of him farting into the mic back. So.
Classic Brandon.
I know, right? Yeah, I was being a smart ass, Brendan. Yeah, but.
And we wonder why I wasn't interested. Why didn't it work out?
We didn't.
Huh?
Not the one I sent in message. So if I go to your fucking page right now, I'll find it. Hold on.
Sure. Thanks, Josh. You okay?
Liar.
Thank you. You want to bring me some Q-tips? I got eyeliner in my eyes.
I'll send you this one then, Brendan.
Off yesterday, and I didn't put them in the wash yet because it was late.
There you go. What movie you and artists have to go live on your? Fuck that. There isn't enough money to get me to go live on Brendan's channel.
Too many trolls?
Yeah. Like I've said before, me and Brendan tried it one time back when Blog TV was a thing. And he was like, hey, come on my Blog TV one night. I was like, fucking hey, man, let's do this shit. That lasted about 10 minutes. And I was like, see ya. So I was like, I'm out of here. All right, I'll share your shit. Hold on. Here we go.
Thank you.
Check.
Say thank you, Swisher.
Oh, here, I'll put it. Here, hold on. I'll do you one better, Brendan. Hold on.
Stop.
Was that a copy link or anything? What the fuck? All right, here, let's do it like this.
Okay. Yes.
What the hell? All right, this is getting annoying. Hold on.
So Swisher is a junior. Josh is asking how I thought of his name. And his dad, who's actually my brother's dog, was this color. And he named him Swisher Sweet because he's the color of the cigar.
All right, Brandon. I shared it on YouTube. I will share out that video. Video. All right, I hear you. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then he got another dog, a female, and named her Hazel Kush. We just called her Hazel. And then they had this little bundle of joy with a few others, and he came out looking just like his daddy-o. So we would call him Lil Swish. And size matters for this guy because he's big and he'll beat your ass.
What about for you? Does size matter?
But yes.
Oh. Well, that means I'm out. Hey, it's not the size of the wand of the magician. It's the magic you can perform.
Okay.
Here, hold on. I'll send you one. Hold on. Okay, or not. Hey, you might be impressed. Hey, what the hell did that mean? You might look at it and be like, oh, shit, magnificent.
Can we not talk about this anymore? Switch it.
He's like, no.
Knows what's coming.
He's like, damn it. No.
We fix your snoot. We fix your snoot. Dang it, he's gonna get it everywhere. Stop.
No, get off me. Oh.
No Skittles. Swishers. Jerk.
Chad is doing buyout option for Flip for Fire, and you won't believe it. So I can believe it. If you can't pen slap her with it, then it's if you can't pen slap her with it, then it's too small. What 750 buyout to guarantee him a choice of an AJ Lee metallic? Get the fuck out of here. What is both your takes on fisting? Well, I don't like being fisted. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a very weird and invasive question.
And personally, I like giving people the 4-finger spread, you know. Just your reaction to that alone was worth it.
Get off my pillow.
He's like, I'm trying to wipe this shit off. Leave me alone. That was nasty. What? You don't like the 4-finger spread? Buy me dinner and we can talk, Wet. $300 buyout for a 2 and 10 chance. $400 buyout for 5 and 10. $700 you. Man, Let me guess. Joel's in there buying like 4 of them right now. and he still can't pay me $65.
Can't believe I messed up my eyeliner. Off tomorrow, right?
You what?
You're off tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see my new mirrors?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Huh?
I said no, I'm good, thanks. No, go ahead. I was kidding.
I know you were kidding. I
got to go work my hole. Talk to you later. All righty.
It just gets weirder every time.
It's actually normal compared.
Just to miss Brett more. It's Jeffree Star.
Still supporting him, man.
When they're on sale, I am.
Oh, wow. Hey, I can't support that. We're on sale. Well, maybe a little bit.
I never said I can't support it. I said I'm not sure if I will. And I decided that I'm not going to spend my money on launches.
She does not get my humor, he says.
Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, Bowling for Soup is like in their 50s now. That's why they look different.
Where are you going? Don't leave me.
He's like, what the shit? I was leaving, man.
And this is the Jawbreaker. So that makes 6 mirrors now. Although I have friends that own or are on their way to owning every single mirror. Fine, go, leave, just like everyone else.
He's like, I planned on it. See ya.
Everyone always leaves. Easter, I am seeing family and going to mass either midnight the day before or.
What are you doing for Easter? Drugs. I said the same thing at work too. It was like, Will, what are you doing for Easter? Will, what are you doing for Easter? Without hesitation, drugs.
Well,
one thing if there was like a beat. One thing if there was like a beat or like a pause, like, what are you doing for Easter? Drugs. But no, just without hesitation. What are you doing for Easter? Drugs.
I saw someone at church today that lived out of the country for many, many, many years and was kept in, like, we've seen each other on Facebook, but I hadn't seen her like in years. And she's like, Jackie, what have you been up to? And I'm like, dying. She's like, don't die. I'm like, I mean, you know. I might dress as a pink bunny. But let me jerk it. There may be tears.
Might dress as a pink bunny. I think dressing as a pink bunny may be a little unnecessary, but all right. I think you can do that without the bunny suit, but hey, as the white girls say on the internet, you do you, boo-boo.
I mean, I didn't know anybody liked the Christmas Story that much.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Yeah. I do, but not that much.
That's what I'm saying, that much.
Yeah. I think you can violently do that and cry without the bunny suit. But I love the disgust as she read it. I like my answer the best. Just if y'all would have saw people's reaction at work, it was great. What are you doing for Easter? Will drugs? Black tar.
I had another punchline set up for you that I read, and I forgot it.
What do you call a fake iPhone? A phony.
iPhoney.
I need the suit to celebrate the bunny Jesus. Oh my God, Jesus has risen from the grave. Hide the eggs. You want to laugh at that, but your religion won't let you.
I didn't hear you.
I said, Jesus has risen from the dead. Hide the eggs.
Because the eggs are a sign of fertility and new life.
Why you gotta ruin it? We're having a good time here. We don't want logic. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to do some black tar heroin on Easter.
I'm just sitting here staring at each other now.
Yeah. It's just me, you, and Josh.
On Easter.
This is the part in the live where I'm just like, I should just start masturbating and just. Me, you, and Josh. Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna do this tonight. Here we go.
I'm not doing it tonight. or any night. There's, I haven't gotten paid enough on my Cash App for that, for sure.
Oh, so there is a price. Okay.
There could be. I'm just saying, I haven't gotten anything, so nothing's gonna happen.
Well, maybe something will happen off camera. I didn't know there was a price on that. Shit. Let me see how much is in my bank account. Shit, hold on.
Yeah, okay, you tell me. How's that $50 looking?
Is that how much it is? 50?
No, I meant it was a joke, like saying that you had $50 bank account.
I was like, damn, is that all it takes? Shit.
Why is my
See you after the show. Really? That's all I've spent? And then take away 125. Yeah, I'll see you after the show. Boing. Cash App. Here we go. You missed that, but okay. How much to make you think I'm hung like a porn star and not a hamster? You're really aiming low there, huh?
This is just getting weird.
Hey, it's just the three of us.
Brett's not even here.
Depends how much you want that money.
It does remind me of something.
Boing. I want to make her smile. Yeah, you can't go from how much to make you think I'm hung like a porn star to I want to make her smile. You know. That's like going from like, I want to fuck the shit out of her to like, let's just cuddle. Creepy equals smile. Oh, okay. So you want to creep her out. All right, got it.
Y'all are weird.
Yep. Hey, but I paid good money for my weird.
What?
I said I paid good money for my weird. Or I have, I should say.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, who still pays for porn these days?
No, I'm saying, no, never mind.
No, what were you saying?
I'm saying you're like, you guys are weird. And I was like, yeah, but I paid good money for my weird. And I said, I have paid good money for my weird. To you?
Oh. That. We could go back to taking donations for bikini modeling.
And then that one night of passion we shared. It was a stormy night. The year was 2006.
The night you tried to dance and you couldn't look off the floor?
Hey, hey, hey. It was 2006. It was storming. It was me and you. We were in an abandoned barn. We were surrounded by hay. The horses were upset.
Yeah, these interspecies erotica.
No. We weren't going there. No. We didn't do it with the horses. No. They were mad we were in there.
They were upset.
They were mad we were in there. And we looked at
They
each
were
other.
mad we were doing it with them.
No, we weren't.
I'm saying that's why they were mad.
Oh, okay. The lightning struck and the thunder rolled. And we looked at each other longingly. You have to pay for the rest of the story. Because it gets pretty juicy. I don't know how we ended up in that abandoned barn, though. Just kind of showed up.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. Why was there horses in it if it was abandoned? I fucked up that part of the story. Oops. All right. 11 o'clock. We're out of here.
Okay.
See you later, Josh.
Bye, Josh and everyone.
Bye, Josh. That's all that's here, Josh.